let's talk crypto scams, more specifically decentralized exchanges, tokens, shitcoins, meme coins, you name it. These are the most common scams that I've run across, that I've seen, and here are my suggestions on what you can do to avoid those. And I'm going to apologize ahead of time. I don't really do long form content like this. This is something that's newer to me, but I think that this is a great way to start, is addressing issues like this, because I believe that there are a lot of people that are falling prey to these scams, to these websites that are fake, like this one, for example, right here. For the example, I typed in Uniswap exchange, right? And the top ad is Gemini.com, and the next two ads are Uniswap and Uniswapu.org. The actual URL for Uniswap is uniswap.org. But regardless, you take the actual URL, you put it in a bookmark, and that is the only thing that you're supposed to use when you're trying to go to these decentralized exchanges. Because if you fat finger it, I guarantee you that there is a million websites that are pretending to be Uniswap, like this one right here, uniswapw.org. And you click on it, and this is what it looks like. It looks exactly like Uniswap, right? You go to connect your wallet, the MetaMask, for example, right? And it'll ask you for your 12-word recovery phrase. When you see this on any website, double check the URL, because if it ever asks you for this right here, this should be a huge red flag for you. The only time that you should be entering your recovery phrase anywhere is if you are trying to recover your wallet, if you got a new device that you're trying to put it on, or if you want to lose your funds. That's the honest truth. So for this example, I'm going to show you real quick what it does. Let's say you enter in your 12-word recovery phrase, right? For this one, I entered in an obviously fake one. Your mama's so fat that gravity keeps you from moving out. As soon as you hit connect wallet, that recovery phrase is sent to either a bot or a person on the other line that's going to empty your wallet out ASAP. So what you need to do, if you see that big red thing or a warning that it didn't work or whatever, you go to your wallet, you move those funds out of there. It takes a minute tops to create a new wallet address on your MetaMask or on your Trust wallet. You do that, copy that address, send everything you can over there. Paying those gas fees to secure your crypto is going to be a lot less expensive than when somebody takes it all away from you anyways. Another common scam is these tokens right here that get airdropped into your Ethereum wallet, into your Binance wallet, I've seen these in Polygon. They're starting on Avalanche. And there's a reason why these tokens look like a URL, because when you try to find where you can buy or sell them, it's only on these websites. And when you go to these websites, for example, let's go to bnbw.io. It forwards you to this other random site, bnbw.me. It looks like a valid exchange, right? You click connect your wallet, it gives you this QR code. This QR code will grant them access to your wallet. So don't scan it. When you see tokens like this, just ignore them. They are useless to you. When you see tokens that are worth hundreds and thousands of dollars in your wallet, ignore them. Because like I said, in a lot of these cases, those tokens are not a good thing ever. A good thing to keep in mind that is if it looks or sounds too good to be true, especially in crypto, it probably is. Obviously with a few minor exceptions, but just be skeptical. This is also the case for a lot of meme coins, a lot of shit coins. There are a lot of mimic websites that are set up to look exactly like the real deal. And they have an exchange on there and they will promise you, discounted rates to buy stuff on there. Don't do that. Use decentralized exchanges that are reputable and use centralized exchanges when you need to. Another scam or hack that I've been seeing more of are fake mobile ads, fake mobile apps for like wallets and stuff, and then just other random mobile apps or games or whatever that could potentially scan your phone maliciously and look for pictures or text files that resemble anything along the lines of a secret recovery phrase or a mnemonic phrase. Ideally, you do not store that stuff on your phone or on your computer anywhere. If you need to, you print it out, you throw it in a safe. If you don't have a safe or something along those lines, you take a book, like even a dictionary, right? You find the words in the dictionary, you label this is word number 1, this is word number 2, this is word number 3, and you keep that dictionary safe. That is a good way to keep your recovery phrase secret, hidden, and secure, but also easy to access, so that when you do lose your wallet, if you do lose your wallet, it's easy to recover. Another scam or spam message that I've seen recently is Discord, for example. So when you're part of a Discord community, for the most part, your privacy settings should be set to off. If you are in a community that you don't know very well or that you don't trust, right? Or it's a new community, you go to privacy settings, you turn this off so that people can't message you spam, scams, and all this other crap, because I used to get a ton of messages that talk about, you know, here's a discount on this, or hey, did you see that this Wicked Ape is going for, you know, zero point 0.1 Ethereum, and you look at it and the URL says, I don't have any screenshots of it, but the URL says OpenSea.lo, for example, and it looks exactly like OpenSea. You go to buy it, you have to connect your wallet, it asks you for your recovery phrase. Again, huge red flag. So don't fall for scams like that. Better to just block direct messages unless you know somebody, at which point they can add you as a friend and then you guys can communicate that way. If you are interested in a token on, let's say, Binance, right? Let's go look up Catgirl, for example, because I've been seeing a lot of Catgirl. I don't know why my browser is being weird. So Catgirl, here we go. You can see that it's on the Binance Smart Chain. You would take this, copy the address, go to PancakeSwap, enter currency, paste, click, and then you do whatever BNB you want to throw in there. I don't recommend investing in meme coins. They are very volatile, very good way to make or lose a ton of money. But until you are more comfortable with crypto, like, I would suggest just stay away from meme coins in general. But make sure that the URL is correct, bookmark it. Again, you can do this with any crypto. You go to look up, I don't know, let's look up Cody, whatever that is. Again, Binance Smart Chain, right? This is the only way that you should be looking for where to buy a token. You can also click on the market tab and it will tell you exactly where you can buy it. You click PancakeSwap, you're good to go. Same thing with Catgirl, same thing with anything else. You click on market and it will tell you everywhere where you can buy it. If it is on multiple chains, like this token, for example, right here, you can see that it's on Uniswap, PancakeSwap, wherever else. Again, CoinMarketCap, CoinGecko should be the first places where you research something. You don't type in, where can I buy XYZ token, right? You go here, you look it up. If it's on here, it's more or less reputable versus something that, like, if you can't find it on CoinGecko or CoinMarketCap, which are very easy to get listed on, then probably better to just hold off and wait a little bit longer. Another way that I've seen a lot of people get scammed or spam messages come through a lot, advertising just random shitcoins, is email. So for this example, I'm using zombie.wtf email. What I would do if you're adding your email address to something like airdrop, right? An airdrop website. If you do this, zombie.wtf, which is the email address that I set up for this example, at gmail.com, and you type in plus whatever, so plus airdropwebsite.com, anything after the plus will go to zombie.wtf at gmail.com, and then we type in whatever, boom, send. This will go to your inbox for zombie.wtf at gmail.com. And if you start getting spam messages for these or whatever, you would go here, create a filter, and you can actually filter these out to be spam or mark them as red or whatever. That way you have a little bit better control of your inbox and you're not getting just a bunch of crap in. Another awesome website to use to analyze how much risk you have is dbank.com. So I've connected a wallet. I've changed all this stuff to say hidden, because I don't share my wallet addresses with anybody, right? But it will show you all of these chains, your portfolio, your NFTs, your history, and the important tab is the approval tab. So on here you can see that I have these tokens connected to 1inch, to Uniswap, MetaMask, right? Tokens that are approved for trading on these sites. Now, if you see a website on here that's not reputable, something that just looks weird, looks funky, get out of there. You can hit decline and it will pop up a thing with MetaMask's window to approve that you want to remove that approval. I highly recommend using a site like this. You can also do the same thing by clicking on your MetaMask browser. Do this button right here. You do connected sites and you can remove them from here. Again, this video is not meant to be something to like fear or something to keep you up at night, but crypto really is and should be trustless. Don't trust any website. If something looks weird or looks too good to be true, it probably is. If you get a pop-up asking for your recovery phrase, think twice and 3 times why you're entering that recovery phrase in, because if that's on a website that you don't fully trust, or even if it is on a website that you fully trust, why is it popping that up? Why is it asking for a recovery phrase that could potentially move all of your crypto out of your wallet? A great tactic to avoid getting completely drained is setting up multiple wallets. I have different wallets for different types of assets that I hold. I have different wallets, multiple different wallets for NFTs. I have a different wallet for meme coins. I have a different wallet for long-term investments, short-term investments. And really, MetaMask makes it that much easier to be able to control those wallets. Yeah, it's a lot of recovery phrases to keep an eye on, but it's better than potentially getting everything drained all at once. And a common misconception that people have is having a MetaMask and a Trezor or a Ledger or whatever else connected does not make it more secure. Your MetaMask has the same recovery phrase that your Trezor does or whatever, and so having it in 2 locations is not good. I would highly recommend getting a hardware wallet over a browser extension and using that for long-term storage. And since we are on the topic of hardware wallets, do not buy a hardware wallet from Amazon, from eBay, from Craigslist. Go to the manufacturer's website directly. Only buy from there, because there have been a lot of scams of people either modifying the hardware so that they can have access to it, or selling used Ledger Trezors and them having a copy of the recovery phrase and then draining the account of the person that bought it from them. Anyways, I hope some of these tips and suggestions help you guys on what to look out for. If you don't already follow me, please drop a like, drop a follow, help spread this video. Most of my content that I do is on TikTok. I'm trying to transition more to this longer form content just because it's a little bit easier to do, even though it is kind of difficult to sit down, record everything, edit it, and try to put it all out and not look like an idiot. So I'm doing my best. Sorry if something's weird in here. If you guys have any questions or comments or suggestions or whatever, drop them in the comments. I will be uploading this to YouTube and TikTok, which is my main platform currently. But also my website, zombie.wtf, is where I try to post stuff that I find that's really cool, really neat, like artificial intelligence powered NFTs. I'm gonna try to stay away from calling out projects just because, like, waging war against a huge community of really stupid people is very difficult. But there's some awesome content on there. Obviously I'm biased, but go check it out yourself. Let me know what you guys think, and thanks for watching.